He's cooked. Ares. Ares lives. Ares lives. Rank it up. There you go. Rank it up. Easy. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because we are running Life Gain, Angels, AERITH, Clerics. You got all that, guys? Life Gain, Angels, AERITH, Clerics. You know, AERITH wanted to cast Holy. Angels are holy. It all makes sense. It all works, okay? A life gain deck, a mono white life gain deck for your pleasure. Really, really fun. And let me tell you, a huge answer to red. If you're dealing with Is It in red, that they're burning you up really quick, this actually has a lot of answers for them. So before we get out into it right here, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for our live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and on YouTube. Hit that bell, you'll be notified when we go live. All that is going to be right there. Do it. Yeah, check it out. We'd love to have you in the live stream. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, ask questions, whatever you want, it's there. Our community is on Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this AERITH Life Gain, your very own copy, go right down there to the description and click that link. So, what are we talking about? Well, we're going to take kind of our stock standard Angel build, and we're going to improve it by adding some of the really, really good clerics from Final Fantasy into it. So the first things first, you got to have, nowadays, with aggro being what it is, you got to have authority of the consoles. Authority solos. This is what I always say. If they are running, this is actually a really good answer to cutter decks, because any creature that generates comes in tapped. They lose that aggressive ability. They lose that haste ability. It just negates haste. And they also give you 1 life every time that they do it. So it mitigates the damage you're going to be taking, and it slows them down. Let's pump the brakes on these explosive decks that are trying to put 8 damage on you in turn 3. You know what I mean? Slow it down a little bit and gain that life. Get those early life gain triggers. We're also going to go with Case of the Uneaten Feast right here. Whenever a creature you control enters, you gain 1 life. To solve, you gain 5 or more life this turn if unsolved at the beginning of your step. So if you gain, anytime anything enters, you gain a life. And if you get 5 in a turn, you get to solve it. You sacrifice, you can cast stuff out of your graveyard. Creatures out of your graveyard. Very useful. And we're going to go 2 Hinterland Sacrificers. I kind of split the difference between Case of the Uneaten and Hinterland. Hinterland is a rabbit cleric, so he counts as a cleric for the purposes of our cleric stuff. But also it's a nice creature that we can put down early, maybe sacrifice, and we gain that life on. So, that all being said, we move on to the next combination play right here. If we're going to be gaining life, we go with Essence Channeler. Alright? 1 white and 1, 2/1. As long as you've lost life this turn, this creature has flying. Very interesting trigger. What I'm going to run here is I'm going to run Caves of Koilos and Battlefield Forge. You can run a few of these so to specifically make yourself lose life to give Essence Channeler flying. And then when it dies, it has the unique ability of all the 1/1 counters that you've gained with it get to be moved to somebody else, which is extremely useful and nifty when you think about it. So we have that ability, and AERITH has a similar one too. We're also going to go with 3 Giada, Font of Hope. We're going to be running some angels, and making them come in faster is amazingly good. 2/2 Vigilance Flying, solid card in and of itself. A 2/2 Vigilance Flying for 2 is solid, and you get 1 white mana if you tap her to cast any angel spell, which means you can get a 4-drop angel down on turn 3, which is huge value. In addition, all angels come in with an additional 1/1 counter for each angel you control. So Giada is doing it. She is doing it. She is really, really getting in there. Now, the removal package. I wish I did not have to run so effective removal, but man, aggro, dangers, there's so much out there. We're going to go with Get Lost. Get Lost is good for planeswalkers, creatures, and enchantments. We don't want to have those nasty, tricky enchantments getting us temporary lockdown and all that. And Shelter. Listen, I'm very conflicted on Shelter. Frankly, it's kind of overpowered. It's super powerful. It's an aura. It gives somebody +1 lifelink in Ward 2 for 2. It is a lifelink, though, and it does give our non-lifelink enabled creatures an ability to gain their own life if we swing in with them, like turning Hinterland Sacrificer on turn 2 into a 2/2 lifelink Ward 2 is really good. Or any of these other flyers that they get lifelink on them, and it can take out any permanent, non-land permanent that they put down. You know, I try to not run it, but man, it works so good in this deck. It just works beautiful, and it really demoralizes people. It makes it very hard to hit removal and all those other things. So we got to do what we got to do. All right, so on to some of the new stuff here. I am adding in AERITH Gainsborough, who I'll probably call Ares forever, accidentally, because that's what she was in the original CD version. She was Ares, now she's AERITH. It's whatever. Both is fine. 1 white, 2/2 lifelink. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on her. Now, what's unique about her is that when she dies, which AERITH is known to do occasionally, you put X 1/1 counters on each legendary creature you control, where X is the number of counters on AERITH Gainsborough. Very, very cool. So she gains life each one, and she's a lifelink creature. Not only that, she is going to spread her 1/1 counters to your other legendary creatures, of which we do have a smattering of, which is useful. And she is also just a target for removal a lot. People just think it's funny to kill her, so she draws a lot of fire. So that is another life gain pump that you can run right there. Enduring Innocence, we're going to go 3 of these, 2 white and 1/2/1 Sheep Glimmer. Whenever one or another creature you control with power 2 or less enters, draw a card. This triggers only once each turn. We have a lot of creatures with power 2 or less, including AERITH and including Rosa, Resolute White Mage. We need that extra card draw, amazingly. So if you play Rosa, AERITH, another Enduring Innocence, Giada, or an Essence Channeler or Hinterland, you get to draw a card. It is also a life gain creature on its own. It keeps a steady flow of cards in your hand. It also is just a good life gain blocker that you can do on your way. It's 2/1 lifelink. But yeah, I realized that we were not drawing enough cards where we're keeping the steady flow. It really does help to get a huge card superiority as we go, because we have other card draw combos that are super, super, super useful as we go in on it. So yeah, very, very fun right there. We like that one. So Enduring Innocence, 3 of them. I'm going to go with 2 Resplendent Angels, which is going to be, enough. 2 white and 1 3/3 flying. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain 5 or more life this turn, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying and vigilance. We can very easily, in middle to late game, we can very easily gain 5 life. And that means you're putting a 4/4 flying vigilance angel in every single turn. In addition, don't forget that Giada, every time that an angel comes in, if you already have angels, they come in with 1/1 counters for every other angel. So you could potentially be looking at making 6/6 angel flyings, which is hugely, hugely powerful. It also has the ability to pump itself. You pay 3 white and 3 until the end of the turn. It gets +2/+2 in lifelink, which is very useful, nice for a middle to late game attack pattern right there, because then it can generate its own angels by being a 5/5 lifelink for Resplendent. So that is very cool. Here we have Rosa, Resolute White Mage. I don't know whether I want more Minwu or more Rosas. I may want more Rosas. She's actually very, very useful. But either one is fine. You could do more Minwus, we could do more Rosas. Rosa is a solid card. Human Noble Cleric. New from Final Fantasy. 1 white and 3/2/3. Reach. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control and gains lifelink. So she is a bit like that old card that gave everyone +1/+1, except she's a little bit more powerful at a 2/3. She has reach because she has her magic bow, and she gives somebody who doesn't have lifelink, already gives them lifelink, which is very, very cool of her. AERITH already has it, but like giving 1/1 counter to Essence Channeler and swinging in has so much good synergy, because even if they kill Essence Channeler, the 1/1 counters that they got are going to transfer to somebody else, so you're able to bounce them around. The other thing is, don't forget that AERITH, when she dies, she's going to put her 1/1 counters on Minwu and Rosa. They're going to move around like that, so super, super cool on that one. So I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be upset if you ran 3 Rosas. It's really good. Exemplar of Light, one of the best new angels that we've had from the Foundation set. 2 white and 2 3/3 angel flying. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Awesome. So if you enter, you get an immediate trigger. It's a 4/4 4/4 flying. And whenever you put a 1/1 counter, you get to draw a card and only triggers once each turn. Here's the fun trick with this card that I do a lot. Authority of Consuls gives you life on your opponent's turn, and Case of the Uneaten Feast, and these other ones give you life on your turn. This lifelink only happens, this card draw only happens once a turn. However, if you have Exemplar out and they play creatures, you're going to draw an extra card on their turn. Authority will trigger as soon as they do something, either play a cutter, they put a creature down on the cutter, or manually cast a creature. They're going to trigger it. This is going to get +1/+1, and you're going to draw a card. Then on your turn, you do anything with life, it's going to trigger it. It'll get +1/+1, and you're going to draw a card. So being able to draw a card on their turn and a card on your turn consistently, along with your card draw, along with Enduring Innocence, you are going to get everything you need. You're going to get answers like crazy into your hand, which is super effective at combating the meta right now, and especially with life gain. And this is another one that just climbs and climbs and climbs with the amount of life that we gain. It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So really, really solid workhorse card right there for a 4-drop. You can drop it on 3 if you get Giada on 2, Exemplar on 3, and it comes with a 1/1, so that is the best combo that you can run right there. Giada into Exemplar on 3, because it comes in as a 4/4 flying on 3, then you draw an extra card. Beautiful. We love to see it. Finally, we're going to finish it off with one Minwu. Minwu is a little underutilized here, but I like them as a finisher. A 3/3 Vigilance and Lifelink, which is super cool because it is a 5-drop. But man, as soon as you put him down and you trigger a lifelink, like with Case or Hinterland, as soon as you gain life, every single cleric gets +1/+1. Do you know what is clerics? Rosa, Minwu is a cleric, AERITH is a cleric, and Essence Channeler and Hinterland is a cleric. So now you're building up AERITH and Essence, and if they die, they transfer their 1/1 counters to somebody else as well. So just constantly building up 1/1 counters on all these different people, and even having the ability that even if they get removed, killed, blown up, destroyed in combat, that all of that power is going to transfer to somebody else and improve all the rest of the cards on the board. It's just good synergy. That is what we're going to be running there with a finisher on Minwu. 21 lands right there, 2 Caves of Koilos. You can run as many Caves of Koilos as you want. 24 lands, 1 Cavern of Souls. You can do Angel or Cleric. You're pretty much covered on that if you do either one of them. Remember to add some of these pain lands in, therefore to trigger Essence Channeler so that you can fly in on it right there. If we look at this, Angel creatures, 9 Angels, 12 Clerics. It really is a Cleric deck. More Clerics than Angels. Glimmer Human, Nobles, Rabbits, Sheep. Instant 3. Enchantments, 12, decent amount of enchantments, 24 lands altogether. I like how we have so many innocent creatures. We have angels, rabbits, and sheep, all known for being, and AERITH, all known for being delicate little creatures. As far as the sideboard, I do like Cura. That is a really good. Restoration Magic is really good. Any kind of hexproof or protection, because people are going to go after your stuff like crazy. Surge of Salvation is really good in current meta right now. That is not a bad add as you go. But yeah, I don't really have too many. It's pretty tight as it is. So I think just probably protection with Restoration Magic, something like Surge of Salvation. You could always, don't forget, everyone's favorite, Requisition Raid. Yeah, it's very, very useful. I'll always sing the praises of Rec Raid right there. Destroy artifact, destroy enchantment, and put a 1/1 counter on everybody. That's power. That's really good, especially if you're going wide with flyers. It is super, super cool to be able to do that. And just generally knock a bunch of stuff out. I really like Battle Menu. Battle Menu is a good one for this as well. Oops, I wrote Medu. Battle Menu's not bad. Battle Menu gives somebody a pump up of power. It creates a knight instantaneously at instant speed, gains you 4 life, or destroys a big creature. So keep that in mind. Battle Menu's not a bad one either. So a couple of options for protection, life gain, and everything else you might run, especially with Cura. I couldn't really find a good spot for it, and it kind of was always in my hand at the wrong time. We're just going to go hard on that, but yeah. Definitely an option if you're running into it for best of 3, or if you're just having too much removal issues. Let's get into the ranked right here. We're going to try to rank up. Standard rank, AERITH lives with the Angels. Let's do it. Leave a comment, tell me what you think. Tactics originally was on the original PlayStation. It was on the original PlayStation. A lot of people overlooked it. Then it came out on the PSP. An updated version came out on the PSP, and that one was a banger. It really helped round out everything quite a bit. That one was a banger, and they're going to re-release it. They're going to finally get it a wide console release later this year, and I highly recommend anybody play it. It is just magnificent. I can't glaze that. It's probably one of my top 5, top 10 games ever. I could play it right now. I could do a full run through right now and be happy. Dark Confident. AERITH Chronicles. Boom. Exemplar of Light. Boom. Boom. Draw a card. Boom. Okay. Alright, he got off there, man. He's got a lot of black mana there. He's got a lot of removal to play. He's going to start killing cards like a madman. There we go. Cut down and probably direct removal on Exemplar. We got to get him out of his hand, unfortunately. It's just the way it's got to be. We knew that was coming. Not unexpected. So we'll do this. Oof. We'll do this. Oof. Okay. Down to 10. Lost 5 off that. Yeah, I have original War of the Lions on my PSP. I may have an emulated version, too. And I got it on my phone. I got it a bunch of places. It's one of my favorite games. I wish there was more of it. I wish we got a second one or something. And don't tell me that there's Final Fantasy Tactics 2. That has nothing to do with the mainland story. I want to go back to AERITH. I want more of the same. Is what I want. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Rosa, Resolute White Mage. Let's do this. Let's do that. Bango, Tango, Bango. Down to 4. Binding Negotiation. Okay. Bandit's Talent. We'll get rid of Resplendent Angel. We're gonna do Exemplar of Light. Boom. Okay, we got that. What's he gonna do here? Play 2 kill cards? That's pedantic. Unholy Annex. Yeah, I think he knows he's cooked. What's up, TJ? Francois, Mamoulian, welcome. The Bob is going to kill him. I had a feeling the Bob was going to kill him, but, you know, I figured I should push it. I don't know why there's a... Oh, yeah, they're called Bob because a guy named looking for in a specific set. Then maybe. But, you know... You're basically if you buy 3 regular packs or 3 mythic packs or 4 regular packs, that's what it is there. That would have been a really good deck against red, and now I'm going to play red. Whoop. Figured it out. I got their game up right here, man. I got the fucking beat right here. Mono red on the play. Beautiful. You love to see it. And my last deck with 2 authorities in hand would have fucking ate this guy up. But we can't have that. We're not allowed to have that. Okay? You can't be doing that. Is he going to run the burn on it, or is he going to flush in? He's going to flunk in right there. Oof, 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 oof. Hopefully he spends all of his mana. He pumps and pumps. I'll turn inside out there. Boom. Hopefully he pumps again. Monstrous Rage. Boom, boom. Boom. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna get down to 4. Boom. Let's get it down to that. Alright, let's put down Enduring Innocence. Do this. Boom. Up to 6. Boom. 5. Hopefully that's a land. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. A bad choice. I think I've moved well beyond his ability to deal with me here. Boom, we're gonna go up to 10. Okay. He might know that he is burned up. Yep. He might know that he is burned up. Hey, what's up, Savesky? To be fair, Savesky doesn't like anything, so, you know. He's an outlier. Yeah, if you believe it or not, a really good counter against red is life gain. A very good counter against red, it's, believe it or not, it's life gain. If you can life gain yourself really hard, and you believe in yourself, and you have faith, then you too can life gain faster than they can explode things. Card here. Boom. Boom. AERITH. Probably gonna do a huge shitload of damage here. Probably gonna pump it and do fucking triple strike or some shit. We'll see. We'll see. He's probably gonna pump it like crazy. That's fine. Do 80 bajillion points of damage. Show us exactly why red is out of control right here. Oh my goodness, he didn't pump it. Okay. Mea culpa. My bad. Mea culpa. Hell yeah. Guys will look at that and just say hell yeah. this. Let's pump it in. We're going to draw a card here. We're going to play you. We're going to keep that one. There we go. If we can make it through this hand here, I think we might be able to push through a lot. Ooh, that's gonna suck. Wow, Witchstalker Frenzy did work there. We're gonna do that. Boom. Luckily, for my buddies, we're gonna keep doing you dirty here. We're gonna keep doing you dirty. Boom. Pop. Now. Screaming Mimi. Is he gonna bounce the damage? That's the real question. That's gonna be 5. I'll take it all. Pump it, man. Do it. There we go. Once more, again, a very nice counterpiece to red is to gain life. PowerPoint stream? Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I'm not getting any errors about that. I have 0 errors. It says excellent condition. No notifications. That may be on Twitch's side. Try refreshing. It looks fine here, and I have no connection errors or anything like that. I apologize. Christmas, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show. I'll give you a shout out in a second. Hey, what's up, Dark Cloud? Yeah, AERITH life gain. Nice. Guys, the thing about Authority is that it solos. This is what you must understand. Lord Gypticus, the Flipticus, the #1 Kipticus. Alright, let's do that. Saz Jogobo. We'll put down... Whoops, I got the wrong fucking thing. I put on Braided Bluffs. Mockingjay. Pump. Healer's Hawk. You're gonna give me a bunch of life. I'm gonna do this. Direct removal against the Essence Channeler. There's his Chokerbone. Boom, boom, boom. I want them all in. I want every one of them to hit. There we go. Alright, I need a mana right here. Beautiful. Love it. You gotta get down there. You, Essence Channeler. Take out Traveling Chocobo. I know how powerful that card is. It's too powerful. Boom. Take that out. We pump. Boom. Alright. We're a little bit resistant to knockback now. The ward. We have a second shelter. It's going to trigger the landfall. Yeah, I did that by accident. I clicked the wrong button. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. It's no more complicated than I fucked up. It's no more complicated than that. Alright. Let's see if we can do this now. Yeah, there we go. Unfortunately, guys, I feel bad about it, to be perfectly honest. I wish it wasn't so. You have to have a shitload of removals, I'm sorry. Sheltered by Ghost works well with this deck, and unfortunately it's just where we're at in the meta. Maybe when things level out you won't have to load 50 pounds of ammunition in. But right now you do. Right now, you absolutely do. You just can't, there's no two ways about it. You have to do it. You gotta load ammo. Boom, boom. Let's throw Cavernous Souls in there for funsies. Why not? Do I have a PS5? I sure do. I sure do have a PS5. I have everything. I'm a serious gamer. I have PS5 and an Xbox Series X and a serious PC. Nah, I don't like High Noon. 45 people in the chat and 25 likes. 48 people in the chat and 25 likes. Man, there's some dereliction of duty in there, I'll tell you what. That's okay, though. Again, I blame myself. It's my fault for not putting up good enough content. Hey, what's up, Mephistopheles? I'm back playing Caves and Standard, trying to mix it up with birds. Cool. You know, cool. I like that. Caves and Standard is fine. If this is all removal, discard, and all that shit, we're going to lose again. This is probably our biggest bane here. And we keep getting matched up against it, unfortunately. Is these, everything gets smashed. Everything dies. Fucking, everything is discarded, everything dies. He's gonna grab Shelter. Who ran this? That's what I want to know. We've run into the same deck 3 times tonight, so who ran this? That's inquiring minds want to know about that. Who fucking ran this shit? Because everyone didn't just come to a consensus on a deck on their own. Somebody ran fucking rip everything down, and people really vibed with that. Sheldrissy. He's not going to fuck that up. I flood, naturally. Why wouldn't I flood? Why wouldn't I flood on fucking 11 cards? Why wouldn't I draw 6? When I draw 6 cards, I just draw fucking 11, you know? Fucking amazing. Alright, now he can go in. I'm glad he noticed it has reach, or rather, I'm not glad he noticed that. Yeah, but it wasn't this. I know what Rucky posted. It wasn't this. Cast you out of the graveyard. This is our absolute bane. Mono black is okay. They're trolling now. They're trolling. They're trolling now, guys. That's a troll right there. That's Arena saying, yeah, you think you're good, huh? You think you're fucking clever? Oh, hey, Summer. Cassandra. What do you think the lottery numbers are? Can you put those in the chat? That would be really cool. Like, what numbers do you feel are going to pop up? Like, that would be useful information, generally speaking. Green, Bramblethorn, cool. Alright, UK fucking Feast. Ash had one, mono black. Yeah, was it mono black discard, control everything? Rabbit. Pop. Alright, let's see what he does before we play the removal. Then we'll play Resplendent Angel and then Shelt on it. Valley Crest Caller. So that'll push that. That'll be a 4. That'll be a 5. That'll push him down by 2. But we'll kill that. Alright, Resplendent. Hopefully he doesn't have a kill card for me. If he does, it is what it is. Boop, 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 boom. Hop to it. Boom, 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 boom. No, we don't have enough removal for this. He can swing in for 6. I can get back on a 4, but I need something bigger. I need another removal, really. Nope. We're flooding here. That's not going to do anything. We're flooding. Get rid of you. Boom. You can do 12. Hawk to it. That's going to be a problem. 7 mana off the top. I can't do anything. Summer, you say one more word, you're banned. I'm going to follow through on it this time. Shelt will help quite a bit. I'm warning you. I know you have mystical bunny powers. I'm warning you right now. It's forbidden. Also known as verboten. Okay. Ship. She said no banner. Valley Quest Caller. So that would be the full 12 right there. If she goes in. I think they're dead. Because I'm going to be able to do way more than it's up. I'm pretty sure they're dead here. Yeah, I think they're dead on the play. So much mana, however the mana lets me do this. That is going to be exactly 11 damage, and we're out of there. There we go. There we go. Skin of my teeth. And with my own chat rooting against me over there. With my own fucking chat, it's going. I mean, mono black is our biggest enemy. We can handle a lot of shit, especially red. We can handle a lot of red. But mono black is our arch nemesis. It's going. We're ranking. We started behind the fucking 8-ball here, so we've ranked a little bit. Calamity Dog. You sly dog, you. Do, 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 do. Alright. I go first. Put down Battlefield Forge. That. Okay. Hey, look at that. AERITH. Do no attacks. Oh, this is the discard. This is the one I did. Probably, yeah, removal, as expected. Going in. Okay, so we'll do this. Bump. Yeah. Bump. 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 Okay. Recommission for Teresian Light Shitter. Very nice. Yeah, this is the discard draw. They're playing my deck. I don't know if they're playing exactly my deck. They'll put Torch the Tower in it, but pretty cool. I'm going to take a shitload of damage and just hope that they don't have, and hope I can gain life next turn. That's pretty much the entire strategy here. Hey, look at that guy. Boom, boom, boom. Draw a card. It's Essence Channeler. We're gonna go in, pop. We cast this. Keep that one. Okay. He's got to wipe me here, I think, to get me out. He's got to completely fucking... He's got to blast the board. Either have 2 removal or... Oh, Shelt will help a lot. Yeah. That'll help a lot. I will trade my Giada with you, though. While you're fucked up about that. I absolutely will trade my Giada, so... Don't fucking get it twisted. Oh yeah, now you're fucked. Ironically, Magebane Lizard fucked you up. Boom. There we go. Almost at 2. Rankin' and spanking. AERITH lives. Not bad. Let's try to break it off, guys. Send me your energy. Kamehameha style. He was a little slow on mana, too. I think he was a little mana starved. They made it a legendary human trial that cheats out big enchantments from land with Summoner's Grimoire. Naya Legends. Good lord. Thank you so much for coming by, Gobbler. Gobbler the Cobbler. A.K.A. Gobbledy. Guys, can we get it to 30 likes? That's the real question. 53 people here. We're at a 50% like ratio. Can we knock that up just a smidge? Okay, so if he is doing... I'm feeling confident about this. If he's doing Cutter, Authority of the Councils fucks that up real bad. Giada on 2 can also be useful. We'll see here. He might have burns for me. He might have burns for a million years. Thank you, Chris Chaos. Let's try Giada. Probably a knockback or a burn, but it's out of their hand. If Izzet, Authority deals really well with Izzet, so I'm feeling okay about this. I'm feeling okay about it. He's probably going to put down Cutter. Yeah. And maybe a Lightning Strike to Giada. Yep. Or Flood Ball, rather. There you go. That just gives me life, which is, you know, that's nice. He can hit me for 3 there. AERITH. Okay, so how do I want to play this? I think I gotta put down... Let's put down Resplendent Angel, just because I can do Giada into Shelter, and that might be better. Might have Vivi, yeah, I'm gonna hold the Shelter for that. There's Vivi. Comes in tapped, gives us life. He's a little low on cards, which is good. That comes in tapped. Feeds us the life there. Okay, good. All right, I think I'm feeling a little confident now. I'm feeling okay. He might swing on me and lose 1. He is. We'll take out that. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Giada. We're gonna do this. We're not gonna let you have the BB. We're gonna gain you the life. Boom. All right. Rosa comes down next turn. Hoary Steel again, triggering. Opt for the draw. It's going to generate and give me life on that too. Hopefully, he can't play the knockback. He can't touch Resplendent. So as long as we can get Rosa down, we're okay. Authority, man. Authority does work, bro. Authority fucking does work, man. He's gonna go in because he can't resist it. He can't help it. He can't fucking help it. Okay, so we do this. We do... Could have a counter spell here. If it's fine if he does. If he does, put that on there. Go in. Pop, pop. Huge life gain. Put the fucking angel down. Yeah, he's getting stymied here. Stock up. Even if he triggers, doesn't matter. Can't get his VV back. Can't get his VV back. Played the 3 on there. Cutter can go in again, but it doesn't really matter. Even if he bounces one of the angels. No. This is just going to feed me life, too. Authority, bro. Let me tell you. Authority solos. Yeah, against red, life gain is very, very useful. It's very, very useful. Even throwing what he has here at me, he can't knock me out. I think he realizes he's in bad shape. Monstrous Rage. Pump, 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 pump. He's gonna impotently throw himself at me here. We'll block the 5-banger. And he's cooked. Ares. Ares lives. Ares lives. Rank it up. There you go. Rank it up. Easy. Listen, black is our biggest enemy, but that aggro red shit, I'll eat it. I'll fucking eat it. Authority will solo that shit. Easy. Yikes. Ops goes first, and I got a slow-ass fucking hand here. I gotta mull that. That's a little better. When you drop Minwoo. I don't feel bad about missing tomorrow. I put out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 videos in a row. So, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I'm sorry, 10 videos in a row. Oop, he's gonna take shelter. Look at how much mana I have. That's lovely. I love seeing that. Whenever I mulligan, I get a fucking discard deck. It's like without fail. Rock Curse, Rock Curse, Life. Boom. Enduring Innocence. Boom. Hey, good night, Numbskull. I'm leaving. I'm getting offline too in a minute. Virtue Resistance. Fiesta. I do need an earlier drop on this one, I think. I do need an earlier drop on this one, methinks. I need a 1 drop and 2 drops. Okay. Oh, the Obliterator. Okay, gain a life, draw a card. What's that? Boom. What's that? So you say, is it worth the mana? Worth all the mana to get that back. Boom, boom. Channeler. Bum, bum, bum. We get to draw 2 cards. A mana. And a case. Boom. Thank you so much for the gifted Cosmic Brownies. How you doing? I'm gonna take 5. Okay. What's he gonna run here? What is he? What's his goal? He's got 3 cards in his hand. He's got this thing. What's his? Okay, exile. Paste it on. Minwoo might need to go. Minwoo might not be the might not be the play here. To be honest. She might be better in an Orzhov deck. He's gonna play another kill card. This is it me or is this all I've played tonight? Is just fucking whack-a-mole? Is it me or am I right? Am I correct about that? I've literally just played fucking whack-a-mole the whole night. Minwoo's a dude? I can't tell under the ropes. AERITH. How many more removals he's got? He's got a ton of removals there for me. There you go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There you go. Exemplar of Light. Put that down. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. He can't kill me. Going in for 5. I think he's making a mistake here. I think he got greedy. Yeah, he got greedy as fuck. That's the type of synergy I'm looking for there, guys. Okay. That's the type of synergy we're looking for there. I'm gonna hold on to my Get Lost so that things get real fucking spicy. Oh, can you blame me? I'm looking at some art of Minwoo. Minwoo's wearing a metal brassiere. Can you blame me? Dressed like a belly dancer. Now, if he puts a creature down, He's going to trigger me all over again. Nope, that was the wrong choice, bub. Yep, that was the wrong choice. Okay. There you go. Back up. Unfortunately, I got to get up early in the morning. So we're going to have to leave it right there for tonight, boys and ghouls. Boys and ghouls. Authority will solo that shit easy. Easy, GG, easy. WP. No issues there. Yeah, well, if you're looking for cutter, this is kind of the cutter answer. I'll be honest with you. It really does quite good at answering. I mean, you've seen us beat. We beat every aggro deck that we got hit with. We beat 2 mono reds, a Boros, and a Izzet cutter. The ones we lost to was mono black. That's what we lost to, was mono black. This one will absolutely eat up your aggro because you can out-life them, you can slow them down, and you can really, really stymie everything that they're trying to do with it, which is solid. Solid deck. I like it. AERITH lives. What else can I say?